Hi, today's video is about how to get the best out of your Woolswap experience and some tips on what to put in your parcel. Coming to you from Brisbane in Australia, and I want to thank all my subscribers out there, the new ones I've had this week, so thank you very much. And today I just wanted to talk, because I've currently got the July round of Woolswappers going. I just wanted to do a little short video on just some tips. I've got 5 tips for you to just make sure that your Woolswap, if you do sign up, and all you Woolswappers out there that have already signed up, thank you very much, how to get the best experience. So make sure you stick around and listen to all 5 of the tips, because you know, it's only going to make your journey with Woolswap a pleasant one. So registrations are now currently open until the 15th of July. And so you've only got a few days left to register. So if you've been sitting on the fence and wanting to register with Woolswap, give it a go. I challenge you to give it a go. Okay, so tip 1 is make sure that you communicate with your Woolswap partner. Now, this is very, very important, because out of all the feedback, some of the feedback that I get is that my Woolswapper didn't communicate. I haven't heard from them. So how it basically works is once all registrations are closed and I do all the matching up, I send you out an email with your Woolswapper details, and I strongly recommend that you contact them, and you can contact them however you want, whatever your preferred method is, but I do recommend email. Anyway, introduce yourself to them, and then make sure you engage with them, and that way you get to know them a bit more, and you might want to find out some more information from them, because there's not enough space to put everything on the registration form. But this is so important, because then you know the whole process and you get a feel for the person, and it just makes the experience way better. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is make sure that when I send you the registration details, like all the information of your Woolswapper, that you thoroughly read it, because a lot of people, other feedback I get is from people is that, well, I said I didn't want acrylic, but I got sent acrylic. Or I don't actually like the colour purple, but I got sent 4 skeins of purple yarn. So, this just makes it for an unpleasant experience. So again, read everything. Read what sort of yarn they like, what they're into, any kind of extras they might like. Make sure that you're not sending them sweets when they have a chocolate allergy or something like that. So it's really, really important to follow through it's quite a simple form that I send out. So just follow through each section and just make sure you get a clear idea. And then if there's anything you're not clear on, that's your opportunity. Shoot them an email and find out more information. It just helps in the process of knowing what to put together for your Woolswapper. Okay, so tip 3, and this is my favorite one, is I recommend that you actually, when you're writing to them for the first time or your second email in, is tell them how many skeins of yarn you'd like to send them. Now, the minimum requirement for Woolswap is 100 grams, just like this, size like this, or it could be 2 50-gram balls of yarn, whatever you have in mind. That's the minimum. If you don't send that and I find out about it, there is a possibility you will get banned from any future Woolswaps. So just bear in mind that's the minimum requirement. But just let your Woolswapper know. So if you only want to send 100 grams, tell them. And then that way there's no hidden surprises. They're not coming back to me going, well, I sent her 5 skeins and she only sent me 1. So that part is very, very important. And what I do is I straight away contact my Woolswapper and say, look, hey, I'm going to send you 4 or 5 skeins. And then that way it's up to them if they want to send that same amount back. But most of them do. Or some say, well, hey, I'm only going to send you 3. I'm happy with that. I at least know, and there's no hidden surprises. So and I'm not disappointed when I open up my Woolswap package, because you're so excited when that turns up in the mail, right? So, and then you're going to get, 3 skeins. So that's my number one hot tip. So make sure you write that one down. Tip number 4 is I just wanted to just go through quickly what you can put in your Woolswap parcel. So again, I mentioned some yarn. So here we go. I've just got a bunch of yarn here. So this is like 4 skeins of yarn. And then preferably, again, in your Woolswappers information, you can find out if they like I said before, acrylic, or if they want 100% wool, or they want sock yarn, or they want 4-ply, or they DK or Aran. If they say they only want 4-ply, don't send them a bunch of DK, because it's going to be useless to them. So just, it's really, you got to think about it. You got to put a little bit of effort in, but by doing that, you're going to get big joy at the end. So bundle your yarn together. And then some other little extra things that I've kind of come across is something from your local area. So I stumbled across some tea towels, and I'm from Queensland, so I'm just going to pop these into a Woolswap package whenever I'm next swapping. So a little tea towel, that's kind of cute. It's something from your local area. And you can also do like postcards, you can do fridge magnets, keychains, anything really. Like food, like I got some honey from Tasmania, chocolate from the local area. And I think that's really cool, because this is all part of it. I'm trying to bring a lot of people from around the world together, and they're experiencing other people's cultures, other people's, they're getting to try different items from somewhere else in the world that they wouldn't have been able to before. Another good one is project bags. So you can either do little, medium-sized one like this, or one big enough for socks, or you could go do bigger and do a big sweater quantity one. And if you're a sewer, if you make it yourself, that's even better, because I love getting stuff where people have made it for me. It's pretty exciting. And you can do stitch markers or project keepers. Everyone loves those, because I know I think I have a stash somewhere, but I'm always, when I go to find them, I can never get one. So lost down the back of the couch, no doubt. Another good one is like a little notebook set, or you could do an actual notebook, because I read every single registration form that comes in, and I see a lot of people are addicted to paper, or like myself, like notebooks. So a little pad and a pen. You could add a pen to it as well. You could do tape measures, you could do scissors, you could do knitting needles. Again, check if they have stipulated what size, because no point if they don't knit socks, don't send them sock needles. And also don't forget little sweet treats, chocolates. I always chuck in Tim Tams in mine, because they're Australian and they're yummy. So those are just a few little things that you can put into your Woolswap package. But remember, this is your Woolswap, and these are your ideas. So the world's your oyster, basically. You can put whatever you want in. But just bearing in mind that you're thinking of your Woolswap partner down the track, so that they're going to get a really cool surprise when they open it up. And my final tip for today is remember to, after you've had a few correspondence with them and then you're putting together your parcel, remember to drop them a line to let them know that you posted it. And if you're doing tracking, give them the tracking number, because that helps them. They can keep an eye on it as well. And it just keeps, so they're not in the dark. Because one of the other feedback I get is, I posted mine, I haven't heard back from them. I don't know if they've got it. I don't know if they posted it to me. So that's a really good tip too. So please remember to let them know. And the other thing is also, when you receive your parcel, please let them know. just give them a little email and say thank you and that you're super excited and that it arrived, because there's nothing worse as well when you're the sender wondering if it's turned up. So I hope these tips have been good and for you, and don't forget you've only got 3 days. So if you're thinking of joining Woolswap, the link is in the description below on how to join up. And if you like what you see here, just make sure you like this video and subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. And also, if you want to comment below what items you put in your Woolswap parcel, or if you haven't been a Woolswapper, what items you would put in them. So do that. And in the meantime, happy Woolswapping, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.